Hey, how y'all doing, YouTube? It's early in the morning. I just thought about something. We've been, I've been in this game for about 3.5 years, and I've noticed the excitement or the awareness um, being accepted or getting used to. But on this year, because we coming up to 2020, this is their coming out year for all the system of the 5G network and the quantum mechanics are already running, but the singularity is up and running. But all the networks are deploying the 5G capability, and the AI system and the artificial intelligence is progressing so fast. It's no longer time to just sit on our thumbs or sit on our hands. It's time for us to speak out. What I've been doing is going out to the public because they're shutting down YouTube. They're shutting down our voice to be heard by people on YouTube. And so um, I'm going to the highways and byways, and I'm, I'm making poster boards, and I'm going out there being, I'm not radical, but this is a time for humanity to wake up. It's all our duties. We can sit on YouTube and we can talk to us amongst each other. But if people are being damned by this technology, being affected by this technology, it's time for us to make a stand. Um, if we just sit back and just sit on our thumbs or sit on our hands, it's like we allowing the same thing to go on, and we are part of the problem. Um, if we speak out, in spite of, some people say, well, I don't want to speak out because I got a life to live. What kind of life to live if you're being affected supernaturally, if things are changing around you, and anytime, any hour, they can, if what's going on is able to be just typed in, they can erase you out of history. And so for us to just sit back and act like, well, as long as I'm going good, as long as I get to feed my family, as long as I'm cool, everything is cool. You just be accessory to a crime because the crime is being committed on humanity with technology, either supernaturally or from physicists or from this quantum mechanics or from the D-wave. However it's happening, however it's going on, because we know and millions and billions of people don't know, it's our obligation to spread the word and to get out there, just like when we was going through issues with people we thought that was wrong, killing people. We stood out, we marched, even though some of it may be a hoax or some of it may be propaganda. People still get out to speak out when we don't think that Trump is doing what we think he should do. We speak out. When some body come in our neighborhood and that's detrimental, we speak out. We speak out at the polls. We speak out but when somebody's attacking humanity, that I feel is the worst terrorist that can ever be, messing with time and messing with situation that's around you that you have no control of. If that's not aware of hyper activity of us being, not okay with this, not fine with this, not just it's just everything is normal as long as it's not affecting me, but it is affecting you. Either indirectly or directly is affecting you. And the longer we pretend like it ain't and just stay in our little shells and in our cubicles or on our phones, they're shutting us down that way. you know. And then you got some people that maybe have shows or have they already have the viewership, but it's about getting the word out to the masses. Going out, getting out of your comfort zone. It says my people will perish for the lack of knowledge, and if God's people don't know what's going on. It's our job because we know to tell, and not just on YouTube. We had to get out our comfort zone. You know, it says, "Cry loud, spare not." We had to cry out. You know, don't be worried about who can kill the body, but who can heal the soul. It says that my people are gonna be persecuted for my name's sake. You're gonna be persecuted. You're gonna be criticized. But who are you living for? You living for this world, or you living for these these little inklings that they give us, the little houses and security that we think we have that's going to be taken away eventually because they're going to do the New World Order. They're going to do the mandate FRD tips. They're going to do the mandated and UBI, Universal Basic Income. These artificial intelligences are going to take 65% of the jobs. Then what we do? We wait till the thing happened and then we started crying out, well, what we going to do? How we going to get a job? When you have the ability now to stick together, to try to band together, to warn people of the coming destruction. And I don't care about what they talking about fear. Fear nothing. Fear meaning no. It's about getting prepared. Know what's going on around you. I don't want to sit there and I know a lot of people say if there's an asteroid coming, let it come and hit me. Okay, wonder if I can know the asteroid come and I can go into a shelter, or I can dig me a hole, or I can get away from it. I don't want to just let it come and let it be. I want to know, and and so we had to go out. We had to stop just thinking this is just a talking target, a talking topic. This is just not a talking topic. I always been good morning, good morning. I always been very adamant about I've been always adamant about what's going on, and I'm not getting comfortable. You know, I made it stop being on the Hangouts because the Hangout became like a club, and I don't believe this should be a club. This should be a informational session or some where you can come and maybe express yourself. But we got to get back into getting the message out, getting the people to know what's going on. You know, it's billions of people still don't know what's going on, right? Right under their nose. And I've been going out to the buses. I've been riding the buses. People been calling me crazy, but it don't matter to me because in the long haul, what's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen in the near future is going to be greater than any man can ever imagine. You know, the way that they're prolonged, the way they're progressing this situation, mankind ain't ready for this. You know, in the past we had incremental changes, like when we went to the Industrial Revolution. Everything has been in steps. This new revolution, the technology revolution, or this AI revolution, is 20 times ahead of than anything that we can ever imagine. It's not even being implemented slowly. It's being implemented so fast that people don't even see it coming. And then when it's right on top of them, it's too late. And so we have to, as believers, we're going to be persecuted. I'm sorry. You know, if you don't like persecution, maybe this ain't the job for you. But as a believer and as a person that believes in God, this is a time of revelation. This is a time of getting the information out because we're not going to get to have this word for long. They're taking away our word every day. I had a mother telling me, well, what can we do? We can stand for what we know. We can stand for what we believe in. We can stand for something. And if we fall for anything, we'll fall for, and we stand for nothing, we'll fall for anything. And so I'm not falling for anything. I mean, I know I have comfort to have food and place to stay, but how long is that going to last? If they keep having their way, they can erase me from history. If they erasing time, if they erasing my Bible, they're erasing my thing that I remember, they're erasing history, they can erase me out of history. And so this is the worstest. This ain't terrorism on a man's humanity. This is terrorizing humanity. This is not just terrorizing the United States. This is not terrorizing the UK or China. This is terrorizing the planet. And you got folks that's knowing this happening, and nobody's talking about humanity terrorism, terrorizing our mind, terrorizing the things around us, manipulating time and matter without even consensus. And even if they had the ability to do it, at least tell what they're trying to do or what they're trying to prevent. But don't just change my word. That's cynical. Not just change things around me. Let's change. And I ain't talking about the work of the word. You can change the if you change the word, that ain't gonna have no profound change in the history. Far as I move this little object over here. Okay, now this comic ain't gonna come and hit the earth. No, changing the word ain't gonna make them kind of situations happen. So you ain't got no excuse to change God's word. And so I'm very intimate. This year is a time of getting out, going, getting out, telling, playtime is over. That's what I should name this video. Playtime is over. Time to go to work. That's what I'm gonna rename this video. Playtime is over. Time to go to work. And so I thank you all for listening to this banter for a minute. But yeah, it's time. It's time to get to the nitty gritty. Time to grind. Time to get your hands dirty. I know you don't want to get your hands dirty because you're afraid. Some people are afraid what people gonna say. I don't care about what people gonna say about me because people been saying stuff about me anyway. And so it's time to get out to work, go on the grind. And so again with that, I say thank y'all for visiting this video and y'all have a blessed day. Peace. Love you all.